Before humans, before cities, before the first spark of civilization, the Earth belonged to giants of unimaginable power. They ruled a world untouched by time, a world of thunderous footsteps and primal echoes beneath endless skies. This was not an age of peace, but an age of survival, where only the strongest, the smartest, and the most relentless endured. And among all the creatures that walked this ancient earth, one would rise to become legend. A predator so powerful, so precise, so perfectly engineered, it would become the king of its world. This is the Cretaceous Era, the final chapter of the dinosaurs. And this is the story of their rise, their glory, and their fall. The supercontinent Pangaea had shattered, drifting into separate lands, shaping the continents we recognize today. Warm oceans spread across the Earth, carrying moisture inland and turning dry regions into thriving forests. And for the first time in Earth's history, flowers bloomed in brilliant color. In this warm, blossoming world, great herds roamed, peaceful, powerful, and majestic. Among them stood Triceratops, armored not with metal, but with living bones sculpted by time. Its three horns were weapons and signals of dominance, courage, and protection. With thick hide and steady strength, it held the line when predators tested the herd. Nearby moved Ankylosaurus, a living fortress, its back plated like an ancient shield wall. Its tail club could shatter bone in a single blow, proof that even the gentle carried power. Across the valleys, Hadrosaurs traveled together, not strong alone, but unstoppable as men. Their deep calls rolled over the plains, voices of family, safety, and warning. For millions of years, balance held, the Earth a cradle of harmony beneath warm skies and gentle rains. This was a golden age, life breathing in rhythm with the turning of the world. But peace does not last forever. In the jungle's hush, something watched, vast, patient, and hungry. From the quiet shadows, the ruler emerged, not with speed, but with presence. It did not need to roar to be feared. Its footsteps carried the weight of dominance. Every muscle spoke of power, survival honed into perfect design. Its eyes did not see chaos, they saw opportunity. And where it walked, the world stepped aside. The king did not hunt every day. It hunted with purpose. It waited for the moment when vigilance faded and a single weakness appeared. In a world of giants, power mattered, but patience won. Not all power wore size. Some ruled through strategy, intelligence, and unity. Velociraptors stood scarcely to a child's height, but their minds worked as one. They spoke in signs, a tilt of head, a flick of tail, a quiet click in the air. Where giants use strength, raptors use coordination. They hunted softly, a whisper in grass, and then silence. Above forests and plains stretched another realm, wide, weightless, open to the sun. Here soared Quetzalcoatlus, wings broader than a small airplane, bones light as air. It did not flap. It rode the wind, drifting for miles with barely a breath. Below, life moved in cycles, grazing, hunting, nesting, surviving. For ages, the planet rested in balance, a warm, living world of quiet wonder. The ground shook with footsteps not of war, but of migration. The forests whispered with insects and wind. Life was vast. Life was peaceful. Life was thriving. But the earth is never still. Deep below, pressure gathered in silence. Sometimes a warning comes before the storm. No creature knew what was coming. High above, a silent traveler crossed the dark, a rock older than the world below. It did not burn or roar, it simply moved onward. Below, life breathed, grazed, and dreamed in the sun. Then, one morning, a second sun rose. Brighter than dawn and quieter than a whisper. The world did not panic, it watched. With the force of 10 billion storms, the sky touched Earth. Lights swallowed the horizon, then sound arrived, an echo that shook the planet's bones. Forests bowed, mountains trembled, and the seas rose like breath. Ash drifted like snowfall, soft, slow, and silent. The world dimmed. The sun became a memory. And the giants who ruled for ages fell into silence. But endings are doorways. The story did not truly end here. One lineage survived. Small, light, warm-blooded, and airborne. Every bird that flies today is a living memory of that vanished world. The age of dinosaurs ended, but their legacy never left us. Next time, we follow the survivors, the rise of mammals, and the first spark of humanity.